truly. And I hope that we have communicated to you as your teachers just how proud of you we are. Because we truly are so incredibly proud of you. So I just want to start by saying that. Ms. Nicasio.
I also want to give a special shout out to homeroom with Pa. After IA2, we looked at some pretty rough results because we were like the lowest homeroom in the 6th grade in our school in terms of how much we've grown. After the last mock, we looked at that chart again and we saw that our little dot for our homeroom actually moved up above the line and was one of the top performing in the 6th grade. And when I just think about this week, the PA has really stepped up in a big way in showing effort. And when you see your effort grades on today's essays, and when we graded them yesterday, we could tell that effort showing in your work because your introductions, your thesis statements, your analysis have gotten so much stronger because of all the effort that you've put in. And I, for one, I know that after IA2 I came in and I was like, listen, I've got us below the line. We're like the lowest performing. That shouldn't be. And I am so proud of you of how much grit you've shown to grow and grow over the last couple of weeks.
Ms. Nicasio, can we get 2 claps for the whole team?
Absolutely. Let's get those hands up. Thank you, Marika, for being ready. Thank you, Nathania, for being ready. 2 claps on 2. 1, 2. 2 more. 8.
Okay, great. So on to the announcements. Our last final nominations before our award ceremony tomorrow. We're going to start with the award for Best Annotations. This is an award that is well-deserved, consistent, incredibly hard work in this category every day in all classes. This award goes to Miss Indiana. Come on up, get your voucher, get your laurel wreath. Great job. Our next award for Best Effort, this has been a massive transformation and a huge improvement, and it's gone from inconsistent to consistent every single day. Our award for Best Effort, for our final nomination in this category, goes to Miss Janae Collins. Congratulations. Excellent. Most growth. Most growth goes to a scholar who, similarly, not consistently showing that effort at the beginning of our state test preparation unit, but now that effort is there all the time, and it shows because the grades are changing. Those proficiency scores are translating based on the effort. This award for most growth goes to Nathaniel Singleton. Excellent. Final nomination for DePaul. Best essay. Ms. Nicasio, do you want to announce it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
This scholar has actually been working really hard for a number of weeks, but there was some tough competition for best essay. She always makes sure that she works from the first minute we start to the last minute we finish. She asks me for feedback probably twice during her drafting time, and she goes back to the text repeatedly to find the best evidence. That award or nomination goes to Miss Diamond Day.
Round of applause for our nominees. Truly epic transformation in this class. You should be so proud of yourselves, and we're going to see all of that hard work pay off next week. Let's enjoy tomorrow, get dressed up, and we're going to have a blast. Have a great writing class.
So I have one more piece of good news for you. Yesterday, Mr. Garcia, Ms. McDowell, and I, and actually Mr. Walker was there too, we were grading essays. And when you look down at your effort grades, you will see 6th grade currently, 7th grade was not slacking, but 6th grade currently is in the lead when it comes to effort, but it is only a small margin at this point, and we have one more day to make this like a win and make sure that 7th grade doesn't catch up to us. In the 6th grade though as a whole, DePaul is still in the lead. One more day here too to make sure that we get this margin that is like right now about this big. family who's right behind you, to this big. Tomorrow, I want to come to this team and I want to ask you the question, what tree do you want because you're the winning team in 6th grade? But we're not there yet. We need to make sure that we get this done today with our revisions of our essay. Let's give our team a round of 7 because this hard work in here feels good, and it feels like when that test comes around next week, you guys will be like, okay, what else is new? We got this. Let's get our hands up for a round of 7. We start right here. Everyone get your hands up. Thank you, Haley and Dee, for being there right away. Okay, let's stay with us. I'm gonna do it one time by myself so you can see what it looks like. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On 2, 1, 2. Beautiful. Right now, let's dive into our do now right away so we can get our